Hey there, guys, gals, and non-binary people, including any other type of non-sex, intersex, genderless, genderqueer type of people, wherever you are. Welcome to, hold on, I think it's number 8. Let's check. Got the trusty diary. I've got all these notes of things that have happened today. So many things. So we're a week into it. So we're on Uncut Chat day number 80 out of, 8 out of 30 videos that we're going to make. I'm going to make. To give you some chatter about me. So, yeah, I don't know whether people will find it interesting or not. There's been a couple of views and I'm really excited about that. So, first of all, we'll start with what I did today. I went to see my new GP, and she's a mental health expert, so that's really positive. And I got to talk to her in a way that I haven't been able to do since I came out of with a doctor that I haven't been able to do since I came out of RAH in 2023, January, February. So that was really positive. Since then, I've only seen like regular GPs, and they don't really like to get into giving an opinion on mental health, surely because they're not qualified to. And if they're not qualified, they don't want to give an opinion. So this new GP that I'm seeing, it's at the same practice that I've been going to since the year 2000. And she's reduced some of my medication because I was experiencing things like sedation and a whole list of oh my god, I've got the list here. Wait till you see it. I printed out this list of side effects of one of my medications. This is the one that it's been gone down. So all of the ones highlighted are things that I've been experiencing since going on this medication. So you can see that's like nearly a third of what's printed there. And, you know, that can be really frustrating. Side effects can be really frustrating because you consult a doctor about it and they'll just say, oh, we'll go on this pill. And I kept saying to my doctors, like, no, I don't want to take that approach. I want to, and it's been a long battle for me to, sorry about that. It's been a long battle for me to get them to take my health seriously since the new practice has taken over. Because when I first went there in the year 2000, I was seeing a doctor that I'd followed around since the mid-90s. And then when she left there, I stayed at the practice and saw the owner of the practice. So, and he was really wonderful, and I stayed with him until he passed away, and then the practice changed hands. So, yeah. So I skipped gym and walking today because I was really tired, and I couldn't get the cold out of my bones, so I just had to snuggle up with the cat and go to sleep. I think when you're a person that is in recovery, and while my body's like this, as in large, I'm in recovery. I don't know how long it's going to take to get back to normal strength, normal sleeping hours, normal appetite, normal speech patterns, normal thinking. That it's not mapped out ever for a mental health patient. So they just say, oh, have this pill, you'll feel better. And like most people don't, and they go off the pill and then end up in hospital again. So I'm trying to avoid going to hospital again, because mental hospital is very unpleasant. It's like a jail. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like it. It's a waste of time. And the food's fucking horrible, man. So anyway, hopefully we can pay attention to that. So do you like my top? It's just a plain top that I've added some things to. We've got another one here, another one on the back as well, in the just here, and they're just patches that I bought. I didn't make them myself. Not that clever at the moment. I'm sure I could do it if I tried, but I bought these patches, popped them on the top. I've got some tops for sale in my eBay store that have patches on them and stuff like that. I haven't used any more of these on tops yet. I very choosy, and I've got heaps of patches, so it's something else that I plan to do more of. There's some washing that I need to hang out in between the break that we have of the 10 minute talks, and that includes some clothes that I uncovered that I didn't even know I had. I was thinking the other day, I wonder where this top is, and I hadn't thought about it in years, and then I found it. So that's the mysteries of my house at the moment. It's quite unorganised in parts of it, including where the clothes all are, and I've got a lot of clothes. Yeah, so get excited. There's more coming your way on the eBay platform, Belladonna Princess -9. And be there or be square. And be square and be there, because recycling, reusing, repurposing is a holy thing, and it's very square. It means you're thinking, and you're thinking about the environment and the damage that fast fashion. And really, if you want to get down to it, even those expensive clothes, they use slave labour. They're made in the same countries as Shein, Temu, or like any one of those sort of things. So you're just paying more, and you're paying for the label. So I would like to think that I could get some handmade things if I was going to spend the money. But anyway, tonight I'm going to make the effort to stay up as long as I can until I get tired, and that's why I'm having a caffeine drink so late at night. And I'm going to be doing my eBay working and some playing with my clothes and stuff like that. So look out for some new things on the eBay platform, coming to you live from Amanda's Chinese closet. What is it? Chinese laundry, sorry. well, it is a Chinese closet. I have 6 of those Cheongsam dresses of my own, and then a couple of the tops that I haven't worn yet. They're not my size, so we'll wear them when I lose weight. I'm not giving them away, and I'm not going to sell them. They're mine. So lately my cat's been complaining about my rough music late at night. That's why I don't think she minds so much on the weekends because she knows that things are going on. But it's 11:15, and we're listening to some good luck music. We want the good luck for our eBay. So I hope this brings me some good luck. And this is my tape measure. It's a vintage one. Isn't it cute? It's got centimetres and inches that I don't understand. I understand 6 inches. And I understand 7 as well. Beyond that, don't want to know. Makes it a bit hard on a lady beyond 7 inches, I think. But not everyone would agree with me there. Anyway, yes, if you know, you know. And okay, so what else is new with Amanda? There's nothing new. We should talk about my efforts with... I started, like, when I first moved out of home, it was 1992, and I lived in the CBD, and I lived near the Adelaide Central Market, so we shopped there, and it made me have the idea of providing your own bags at the different at the different sellers, and because most of them didn't have plastic bags, and if they did, you ended up with a whole heap of plastic bags at the end of your shop, and it was, you know, you didn't have the beautiful bins Sulo bins that we have now. Yes, we had to provide nice bags. So I was buying my own bag back then, and then when I moved to my different places, when I moved to Sydney, it was really handy because I shopped in a lot of Asian supermarkets and like local bakeries, local fruit and veg, that sort of thing, and that all assisted with that. You know, you would just pop your tote in your handbag, and away you'd go. You'd have things. So even these days, it's very rare I will go to a shop and not have my own bag. It's second nature to me, and as soon as curbside recycling became available in Adelaide, I started doing it. Back then you had to peel the labels off the cans and wash them and make them all safe so they didn't have any where that people would get cut, because they were all pulling things out and sorting them as they went around and collected it. These days, here in Adelaide, it goes into a big bin, and the bin gets collected. Oh, haven't bought my bins in yet today. There's a new fine for bins being left out too long in our council. I don't know whether it's come in yet or whether they're thinking about it, because the new people to our council, which we won't direct what kind of M word they are, which isn't a swear word, but we're not allowed to say it because then we get called dirty names. But they're very bad at recycling, and that's going to put me so sorry I brought that up. That's just going to throw me into conversation about, and this, I'm sick of this, and I'm sick of that, and I'm sick of this. And I think every Australian is hearing me. We've kind of had enough of other people treating our country like a junkyard and not participating in our community and keeping to yourselves and not sharing your culture with us. I am old enough, I'm 51, and I am old enough to remember the migration of Italians and Greeks into our community. And man, they used to throw the best parties and invite every kid in the neighbourhood, plus their parents. And, you know, like there was so much food. This is when I got to know who Dennis Roussos was, because they would let the kids, like, choose the records and stuff like that. You know, everything was, like, put out for you and you could do whatever you want. There were games, and you just don't see, like, massive, even if you're driving around the streets, you don't see, like, that sort of stuff, like a whole heap of cars and kids running everywhere. You just don't see it anymore. But like back in the 70s and 80s, that sort of stuff was happening all the time. And like I really think that the integration that our current lot of, I'll say it, migrants have, they're just not wanting to participate with us. They want to do things on their own. They want to go to their own restaurants. And they keep saying to all of their cousins and friends and everything, "Oh, life's so good here, come along." And Australia can't handle that many people. There's a projection, if this keeps going on, we're going to have 48 million people in Australia by the year 2050. Oh my God. Now I hope I'm dead by that time. I wish I could hang up there. I like those sort of like points. I hope I'm dead by that time. Hang up. And like that's if you're someone that is on the phone with me, which you're probably not, because there not many people that I speak to on the phone know that I do this, but that I hang up on people a lot because I just get sick of them, hey? And I hate arguing, you know, and like when someone's given me grief, there's not much else you can do than hang up, because I noticed that if they got the beef in them, they just want to like explain, and like sometimes it's not like talking to a brick wall, because I'm listening, but like I'm saying like, well, you're not listening to me, or you know, you're not hearing my point of view. And if there's a situation like that, if I'm in an argument like that, I will not let the other person get away with that. I don't see that there should be any conversation where it's one-sided. If you want to have a one-sided conversation, video yourself 2 times, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 times consecutively. See if you can do it. If you want your one-sided conversations one way.